surprise to anyone anymore. I think there's going to come a point where it becomes like a surprise to people again. They're going to be like, oh shit, people are like still doing this.
Like there's some magic to it still.
Until Metagame comes out on Netflix. That is what happened in 2013. I'm saying that if we keep going, at a certain point, it's like, holy shit, have people really been playing this game for 30 years? You know?
Do you think the melee scene's dead right now?
No.
Well, I meant like, do you think that, how do I describe this? Do you think if someone were to step up and make content for it, that it wouldn't be as big because you're too late or something?
Well, I think that is kind of happening to like turn down for Walt, you know?
I don't know if I agree with that.
Do you think
I actually talk to Walt all the time.
Mike gets there.
Do you think someone he gets there? No. Do you think someone, are you saying someone could make like, what kind of content are you talking about?
Educational, teach the game in a different way that no one's ever done.
Yeah, nobody's really doing that in like a well-edited format. People are doing like match analysis.
Speaking of which, Walt showed me a really cool like concept. I guess 12 people will get to hear about it. He showed me like, it's basically like a non-commentated like tutorial thing that basically walks through like certain interactions in the game that were really unique. But it was like really well edited and I was really proud. But it was like really cool. I don't know, it was like entertaining.
Yeah.
But I feel like content like that won't really take off either.
We're doing like base level stuff like that for Bravest, which is obviously ultimate, but like, I think it's possible. Yeah, well like the shit that, so like I made that myself. We have like a designer guy who like, he makes like better visual content than I do.
Yeah.
So like the stuff that we teach the kids is like,
I love when he does that.
it's like pretty nice.
I actually saw some of them.
Yeah. Yeah. The idea that I would like to see is, so like what we do is like we'll make, we'll like show the kids like a scenario and like a PowerPoint and we'll like break down what happens. So like we'll watch the full clip and then we'll have like little things that you can click on the bottom. So like let's say somebody does like a wave shine in the middle there.
Yeah.
You'll be able to like click on the wave shot. Obviously, you can't do it on YouTube.
After, basically.
Well, you can click on this. You'll see the situation, but you can like also see the specific techniques that went into that situation. So it's like.
So it shows you this like everything that leads up to it. Sorry, what you're saying? I got distracted.
Well, it shows you the whole thing, and then it shows you like the individual techniques that like go into it.
Oh, that's cool. So it breaks it down.
Yeah.
Simplified form, basically. That's a cool idea. By the way, the reason I asked that question is because you have people like Hugh. You've seen his video, like the melee is broken.
Yeah.
Those videos get dummy views.
They do.
How?
I think it's because he started like
Early.
Relative like Doc hysteria era.
I've talked to him a bit too. He's actually a really funny guy.
Yeah.
He was like talking about, I don't know, because it's like, he told me how he makes his videos. He uses Sony Vegas, I think. I don't remember.
That's nuts.
Sony Vegas is actually
nuts if true.
good for that. That's what Burgers uses. Have you seen Burgers editing? His editing is insane. He's like a Smash Ultimate. He edits for PG.
Right on.
I don't know, dude. I like see that, and I see opportunity. See what I'm saying? Like I see that there's an audience out there that you can reach. That's what I'm getting at.
No, I think so. One thing, have you seen John Boyce, his videos at all?
No.
He makes sports videos, so he has like a couple of series. One's called like Pretty Good, which is mostly about like narratives.
Yeah.
So he made, so like one of the videos he made was about like the NFL. I think it was in 1982. The NFL had like a strike. And so he made a video about, he does this editing style where he'll do like a lot of like charts, a lot of statistic heavy stuff, and he'll like interpolate it with like just Google Maps images of like where shit's happening. So it took place in Philadelphia, so we had a bunch of like Google Maps of like the stadium that was there and just like streets
cool.
where things were happening.
And it's like, it's not hard to do stuff like that, but it's just like the idea of doing it is like really unique. I don't know. It's like cool.
That's another thing I was talking to a Pengu about actually, because he worked for Cheddar doing esports content there. It's like his Apex 2015 video I thought was like really good. I think he did a really good job explaining like why that tournament was so significant.
Yeah.
But like nobody's making Melee content that is anything more than clips edited together or people talking in front of a camera. And people talking in front of a camera is more than like 99% of Melee content.
Yeah.
You know? So like
even I have like hundreds of ideas that have never been implemented.
Yeah. Even that is like way more than people are the effort that people are willing to put into it. But John Boyce just like his production is like pretty simple. It's not like he has like a complex art style or anything. He just like does something visual aside from what you're used to, and I feel like that makes it really effective. You should watch some of his shit. I think it's John Boyce. Yeah. B-O-I-S. Yeah, he's nuts.
Another channel that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another channel that comes to mind that kind of died out. That was like a tutorial-based channel. You might have heard of it. It's Super Smash Academy. Super old. I actually helped him. I actually helped produce the first video on that channel about Mario.
SSPM tutorials, some good shit for a while.
Well, that channel didn't blow up as much as like Super Smash Academy. Super Smash Academy had like 500,000 views or something per video, which is really solid.
Yeah, Pengu left Cheddar. He did.
Yeah, because he started school or something, right?
He is. Yeah, he's going back to school. He's also he's gonna make I forget who he's gonna make content with, but he's gonna do some like Pokemon and Melee shit.
Oh, that's cool. That guy's making big moves actually. Good for him. He's the guy I talked to when I won the phone from Gimmer.
Nice.
He was working for HTC at the time.
Yeah, that's right.
And he actually knew who I was for my videos. He blew my mind.
Nice.
I was just like, what? People know who I am because I wasn't making videos at the time. Anyway, this is kind of what I've come to expect from their sets.
Nick
loves to post like those like little clips of Cubs getting mad. It's just funny.
I feel like Nick is
really good at this matchup.
He's kind of like gaining some consistency, you know?
Yeah, because before it was like, yeah, there was some level of consistency. It's just what happened when you play much, right?
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of been the problem, right? He'd get like seeded first at the Arcanian and get like 9th or something.
That's how everyone is. Like I got seeded first at the Arcanian. I think I got like 15th or something.
Yeah.
Ben got seeded first. He didn't get first. Or something like that.
I feel like we need a Smash Camp that's permanent, like one that Melee owns. That's funny. I've thought about that. I was literally thinking yesterday, like if I had not that specifically, but like if I had a shit ton of money, what would I do for Melee? You know? Yeah.
I think about that a lot too, actually. Ooh, he gets one.
$1 million tournament.
Sure.
Holy shit.
That'd be so sick. That'd be so sick.
Might as well.
Do the big student tie event at a mansion like we've always talked about doing. That'd be so fun. Actually, you're the one that came up with that idea, right? The bougie.
Well, no, that was a Steven event.
Student tie.
I had the idea of doing it at Taliesin West.
And then you got hard to climb.
It's like we are not interested in hosting a video game tournament. Maybe.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
It's so funny. It's so funny being in a position to talk to like people outside of the industry about esports in like an official capacity. Everybody knows that they want it, and nobody knows what they want.
It is really funny.
It's insane.
Cubs is kind of bringing this back. Low-key. Yeah, it got pound back aired and then got rested. Tis the life. I would play Puff only if I could play against garbage players for a while. that I've decided, because when I play with people like Ben that know how to play the matchup, no fun allowed. It's strictly business. Is Cubs gonna reverse?
You guys had to say something about his consistency. You guys are jinxing it.
That's the second time we would have done that tonight with
Hey,
Nicholas.
Mike,
No.
you're playing really well, Mike.
No.
You're gonna win.
Nick's gonna win this. See? Well, no, now we're definitely winning this.
Now we're definitely NYFing. That's for sure.
As long as he gets this one, we're
Now
there.
definitely
We're
NYFing.
so NYFing, dude.
I would hate for you to clutch this.
Oh. Oh, I'd hate to clutch this.
That's like my favorite game line ever. It's so funny. He made a new video about his process, and I was just like, holy shit, this is way more advanced than I did.
Did you see the combo video that he edited without being able to see or hear?
No. I was actually, I tried to watch it, I got really disinterested at that video very quickly. I just gave up. I don't know why.
It actually turned out pretty good.
That stuff like that doesn't interest me. I'd rather just see good quality stuff. Which, it might have been really good quality, I don't know. From what I was watching though, it's like 20 minutes to watch that, I'm okay.
Holy
How'd you
shit!
hit this bird? Oh no.
He's got it.
Oh, no!
Why did he like nod his head in frustration for winning that? Is it because he almost got reverse 3-star?
He almost lost, dude. He almost
No
felt it.
anger. Your mind still needs to be better. Do better, King.
They don't realize how hokey their ideas are, and they are totally put off by legit ideas that people in the scene love a lot of times because they just don't get it. Some people for sure. I'm talking about an even more base level than that.
What are you talking about?
Like the phenomenon of people and esports.
Oh,
I'm
like
talking
people
about
that, like,
people-
want to be involved in esports but have no idea where to get started or what to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's super true.
and I think a lot of it, it's not necessarily hokey a lot of times. I think a lot of it comes from a place, at least for the people that I work with, of being like, I want to be able to offer something that like young people will be interested in. And a lot of times that is to make money. But
Yeah.
like I've been working a lot with like schools and like nonprofits and like cities,
Yeah.
and it's like I think that's a really like cool space to be in, because it really is people who are just like, my job is to find stuff that will be of interest to the people that I serve.
Yeah. And it's cool, like, I don't know, I think Gravis is like a really cool program too. It's almost like you're working, it's almost like working in educational, like an education is a job. It's
Yeah.
a similar field at least, but then you're also tying it together with,
The video game.
which it's funny because video games typically came from a place of massive toxicity, which I'm sure people know about, but it's it's obviously sprung out of that era.
Yeah. That's one of the, like, Scar at the roast, he was talking about how, like, his whole purpose for working at Twitch is for people to be able to, like, find their people,
Yeah, that's so
quote
cool.
unquote, you know? Which really is, like, I think it's one of the best things that you can do for someone, is to, like, bring them into something that you're also enthusiastic about, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And the cool thing is that it's, like, easier now to do that than ever.
It's true. We're
It's
so connected.
like, you go onto discord.com and there is shit about everything that you are interested in.
It's
I
nuts.
guarantee it.
So is this gonna happen?
I hope not.
Yeah, a time that come on, Cubs. Think it through.
Nicholas.
What's
If he
the
takes
winning
this,
solution?
then he's never wearing the mic tag again.
He's looking like Mike out there, I'll tell you what.
So yeah, Nick's really not consistent at all.
Never mind.
We gotta reverse jinx it.
Yeah, hell of a run for Cubs, though.
Yeah, you've made two pretty nice dubs.
True.
Gives Azure a free
And the
win.
Mike secondaries as well.
Say anything, guys? I'm allowed to talk shit about my favorite players because I don't play this game anymore. And I get to be an
That's
asshole.
That is what that means.
I hate that. Alright, I love that. Good option, Nick. I'm so scared. Please.
Who will come away with the big prizes? There it goes, baby. Oh, shit. Eat. Ooh.
Eat. Eat. Ooh. This is what our commentary is reduced to.
Ooh. Here he goes. Off the rails.
He's gonna get grabbed up and arrested. I could fucking see the future, guys.
I'd be so sad.
That would be so
That
Raven.
was it right there. That's game.
Where's he gonna go?
Nick does not want to fucking
Just keep.
pick me up.
You can't kill him with the gun, Nicholas. You have to use a move.
Oh god.
That was actually a great
Gets it
place.
up.
I would have
Yeah.
rolled in.
Yeah.
I would have rolled in one.
Last
second.
sock, that's
Show
a
the
roll in.
restraint.
I would have rolled in and got
Show the
arrested
restraint.
and lost the set. Jab him! Jab back here! Make her scary! Yeah. Oh, if he dies to the laser, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Imagine if the laser just knocked
Just
into the
air dodge. No! Oh, what was that? Don't go there.
Oh my god, this is so nerve-wracking. This is what... See, there's nothing else in my life that gets me like this riled up about something. Like even when I'm watching like Jeff play and like he's about to lose or something, my body just like feels like
Oh, God, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like you don't get that feeling much.